What I know about working with our ancestors is you must bring all that trauma and pain to the light. We must do these things. We mustn't forget about them. We must pay homage to our ancestors. Hello, family. Welcome to Our Days Are Numbered. The reason why I'm doing these series of Our Days Are Numbered because I want you all to pay attention to the things that these people that they say are our stars or these people that we are supposed to idolize, they are not who you all think they are. Okay? They're not. Some of them are doing the greater good and some of them are doing great damage. So it's important to be mindful of those that you allow your children to sit up there and idolize and say, that's who I want to be, right? Or that is my hero, that is my star, when deep down they are doing the most sinister things possible. Today, I want to look at Jeffrey Epstein. Now, we all know that Jeffrey Epstein is no longer here. But still, he needs his soul, his spirit needs a lot of healing from some things that happened, right? Some of the things that he has done while he was here on this earthly realm. So even him transitioning over into the spiritual realm, we still try to promote healing for those who have done wrong. So when they soul transition back on this realm, it could be much lighter and they could walk in a more divine light. Now, looking at Jeffrey Epstein, we all know Jeffrey Epstein, I believe he was found deceased, right? I think by suicide, they say it was. I'm going to say this, family. Jeffrey Epstein, he did a lot of low vibrational things, especially with women and children. If someone would have come to me about Jeffrey Epstein or anybody else, and I would have picked up the energy that I've picked up with Jeffrey Epstein, I would have told them that Jeffrey Epstein is that predatory energy that tells me that he's just that uncle that just run rampant through the whole house, right? And do low vibrational things. Sexual things, especially, right? Sexual things. Jeffrey Epstein falls in that category that tells me that he is an Aquarius. So in the planetary alignment, family, he falls in that area that tells me that he loves a lot of lust, right? And when people lust, they love a lot of sexual things. I want you all to know that. Another thing is he falls in that first house, which tells us that's moon house when we do the 12 steps. If we do the 27 steps, it tells me that he belongs in that first house that tells me sun. So he has to bring some of them dark secrets to the light. And some of those dark secrets did come to the light, family, right? Some of them dark secrets came to the light. And when he could no longer bear with those dark secrets, he wound up taking his own life. You understand what trauma can do to someone? If they don't accept the dark things that they have done, it can make somebody go over the edge and possibly take their own life, right? Once secrets get exposed, or once they can't cope with the wrong they have been doing. I want to say this, family, before I go into this reading. Don't ever feel like taking your life is the only option, right? I don't care how bad or sinister a situation may be. We can always learn and heal from those experiences. We can always repent and be forgiven of those sinister acts. Once we are remorseful from the heart and don't repeat it again, family. The Creator can do many of things, family. So what I want to do right now is I want to get into Jeffrey Epstein. I'm going to do a victimized case, and it's not, well, we can say a victimized case on him too, being that he committed suicide. But we're going to follow out some events that has taken place between him and other people, right? Let's just see how it aligns. Ask the ancestors for clarity into the situation regarding Jeffrey Epstein. Well, he sure was into some illegal drugs, okay? That's for sure. So we'll leave that up there. Epstein. Here it is. Here's the shopping, right? I got someone, right? They're going to go get some medicine, okay? I got to look at him. I got to look at those that's giving him medication because he is lost. Ancestors already threw out the illegal drugs. So not only do you need medicine to maintain mentally, right, for your mental well-being, because you're lost, so you're mentally lost in some ways. That's why you're doing the things that you're doing. But also, I got to look at the illegal drugs. So I got to look at the concoction. I got to look at the things that you're abusing. You combining your medicine together with illegal drugs, right? You're just doing a whole concoction of things. You're doing drugs to numb the pain, right? You're doing a whole lot, okay? Messages that Jeffrey Epstein would like us to know. Crow is warning about what you going to get, right? Yeah, Crow is warning about that. Crow is warning about what and who you going to get, right? Things we going to get, things that we like, because shopping is about nice things, liking nice things, going to get something or someone. Crow is warning about that, right? It's warning for a reason. It's saying whatever you going to get, whatever you going in here to travel to get, right? It's not a good thing, right? It's wicked. It's evil. So you traveling to do some wicked things. You're traveling, right? And they said that he had a whole island, okay? So I got to look at this distance, right? I got to look at what's here, right? What you went to go get too. What did you go get that island for, right? Because I believe he had a little secret place called Epstein Island. What evil and wicked things was going on over there? What did you purchase that for? What did you get that for? What did you travel there for to do? All right, the Crow is warning, saying here's the solar eclipse due to this medicine. So the Crow is saying that it's a solar eclipse. I tell you, family, with the solar eclipse, the universe opened up to you, right? This is an end to a battle. However you feel fit to end the battle. If you feel like you numbing some things by taking illegal drugs, that's how you handling that battle, okay? That's how you slaying it. If you feel like but the way the ancestors is warning about is how you ending this battle, right? See, you need to be taking some medicine. You need something because you're off balance somewhere, okay? So this is what's going on in here. You see the promiscuous, right? Yeah, the promiscuous will tell me about a lot of lust, family. And I see that he lost in sexual pleasures, right? With many sexual partners with lust, right? Because the promiscuous tell me about a sexual partner or many sexual partners. Look here on his soul, right? So this is all lust. He's lost in lust, okay? When you lost in lust, family, I tell you, family, lust is of the devil, right? The devil loves sexual pleasures, family. And I don't mean just being intimate and loving on your husband or your wife, right? But I mean the things that you do, especially with children and two children, okay? So it's some things that's going on in here, okay? He's lost, right? He need this. You got to look deeper into this medicine. He needs that as an intervention for him to get balanced, okay? All right. It's the ancestors for clarity into the situation. Look at the human trafficking, right? You going shopping, you taking people, humans, right? Human trafficking is what you're going to take and get. So you're taking people here to do some evil things as you traveling. So you're going to get people there. The crow is warning about this human trafficking, right? So you taking people going along with you. The crow is warning about that. You understand? It's nothing good in there. The crow warned us about evil and wicked things or people and situations. It's not good in there. You see the human trafficking? You see the corruption in it? So you got to look deeper into this corruption. See the blood? It tells me it's harmful. This is also, let me tell you something. The blood tells us somebody could be hurt, harmed, injured, and even deceased, right? So sometimes you sacrifice these people. There's the blood. Right? So you're doing human trafficking. It's corruption in here. I tell you, family, you got to think outside the box. People who you don't think be involved, be involved. Things you don't be thinking that's happening is happening when corruption comes out. Okay? So not only is the corruption in the medicine and the illegal drugs that jumped out the deck, right? Because y'all over there, y'all doing human trafficking, y'all doing drugs, y'all doing medicine. So y'all doing a concoction of things, right? Y'all just in here. Y'all all lost in here. Y'all just doing whatever, okay? Now, here's the crow. Here's the solar eclipse. The crow is warning about slaying these battles. Put an end to this corruption. You understand? Put an end to this corruption. Here's the harmful things. Sexual, right? On his soul. Not only do I have some harmful things when it comes to him, but I got to look at the sexual things because that's what the ancestors bring out, right? That's why you done traveled over here, right? To do this evil and wicked things with human trafficking because this is the secrets. You over here doing promiscuous things. Not just your soul, but promiscuous, dangerous things with other souls. You understand? So you over here, y'all doing some things. Okay, let's go. Clarity. Into the messages. Yeah, he got a lot of sorrow and regrets at the end for some things. I just had to say that because ancestors laid that on me. Yeah. He went there to do a lot of self-harm. Look at this. The water, it tells me that, yeah, you're trying to clean some things up. That's what the water tells me. It also tells me about emotional things and trauma going on back there, right? Because the water tells us about emotional things and situations. But this also lets me know that you're trying to clean some things up. So you over here doing emotional damage back here that's evil and wicked. You're trying to clean those things up that you're doing within this human trafficking. And the reason why you actually got this Epstein Island over here, right? You're trying to cover up the suicide, which is the self-harm that you're doing here on this at this location, because that's what this is, okay? Because the distance tells us about traveling, right? Even if you go into a new location, like you relocated or anything like that. So you over here, you're doing self-harm here on this little island that you're traveling to, right? You're doing human trafficking and you're doing emotional damage back there. This is not the first time that you did human trafficking. You understand? This is not the first time that you went and did these things because the ancestors set the time. Timing is everything, right? So it was just a matter of a time that these things was going to catch up to you as well. But the crow is warning that, you have to stop doing this, okay? This is repetitive things that's going on. You see the time and the assets and the end to this battle. See, not only do I got to look at the corruption in this, you paying somebody for some things, right? So you slaying some things in here within this corruption. So people may know that you're doing this corruption, but you're getting ahead in here with this solar eclipse because you're paying, right? They could be paying you. Okay, so you could be paying them to keep quiet about this corruption. They could be paying you, right, for some services that's going on in here. See, it's things going on in here. Now, you see the promiscuous, you see the siblings. So not only do I got to look at these kids, these children in here, right? Because sometimes I tell you family is the image. Sometimes it's the words. And sometimes it's the many energies that's in the card. So you got children in here, right? That you're doing promiscuous things with in here. So you got people in here that's doing detours as well. Okay, so not only do you got children in here, but you got your own family in here too. You got other people's families in here, right? That's a part of these promiscuous things, right? Y'all doing detours in here. I got siblings popping up, doing harmful things. So people come, they just come here, they just pop up, they do detours here on this island to do self-harmful things. You understand? They doing harmful things. They lost. They all lost here. They all lost, okay? Mentally. That's why the ancestors said they need medicine because of these things, right? You're mentally lost. So I got to look at how you operate and mentally, right? And sometimes when you're taking a concoction of things, how could you be mentally sane? You understand, family, what's going on in here? You all better look and see what you all are the messenger is, and you better slay those battles. You understand? Because I know very well about these messengers and what you come to be the messenger of. If you are operating in that sun sign that is a negative, if you are the messenger of the negative and you are operating in that light, you better stop it. You understand? Because we're supposed to be conquering battles in here. All right. Let's look at this illegal drugs. Clarity into the illegal drugs. You need help. You can't put it no other way. You can't make this up, family. Ancestors don't lie. Ancestors don't tell us no lie. He need help. He need help. He's doing illegal drugs. He's putting medicine together with illegal drugs. They're over here. They're probably doing, who know, the top of the top line of the drugs, whatever that may be. Okay? You're doing drugs. You're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. You understand, family, what's going on in here? So you all can analyze this spread with Jeffrey Epstein and all look back on Jeffrey Epstein's life and what the ancestors has pushed out. And you all let me know in the comments. Do our ancestors tell us lies? Love you all, family. Have a blessed day.